That's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Uptown Charlotte.
Take it at about the 1.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Ready.
A first carry for the Canadian-born Chuba Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Come on, set. Ready?
Young. That's taken in. It's Xavier Legette. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And every time you step on a field, coaches are always going to talk about how important tackling is in a ball game. In this one, especially so. You can't allow these guys to break free and get extra yards after contact.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football, but at the same time you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run. It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held him to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big time.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Jordan Love keeping it himself from a yard out. And the Packers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
You look at this Packers defense. They were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in, and run?
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. He couldn't get away. He'll wind up losing a dozen yards, a 12-yard loss, and it brings up 3rd. Now 3rd down and very long.
Green Jack. Down.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now here's Young. Well, hit as he throws there, incomplete. The Panthers sit 7-6, a game over 500 on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Thielen with his first catch, and it's a 1st down.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage, and that's exactly what he got done there. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Come on, set.
It'll be Young again. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 38-yard line. A nice pickup of 17 yards. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Blaster, 6. Set, ready.
Young to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. This defense for the Packers very strong in that victory a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ready.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Set. Hut, hut.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. Now the ball comes loose. Could have been a costly mistake, but as it turns out, they keep possession.
You can't give away these types of opportunities in the red zone. And I'm sure that was flashing through his brain as the ball escaped his hands. Fortunately for him, able to get picked up by his team.
Let's go.
Fumble recovered. They still have an opportunity deep in the red zone.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Packers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down in a yard.
Ready.
Love now. Got Dobbs over the middle. Finding room at midfield.
Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10.
Touchdown, Packers.
Romeo Doubs.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Packers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Santos with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Here we go.
Now Young. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down.
Devontae Wyatt
In there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
Love looking to throw it.
Over the middle here, it's hauled in by Watson.
And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Ready.
Throwing. Love.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick it down, any down, even 3rd down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
Smash, red. Here we go.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down.
Set.
Slot man moves right.
Ready?
Here's Love. And he's got his man on the out route. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Right, right.
In motion left goes Watson.
Set.
To throw now. Here's Love. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense a little bit to get the running game.
And got his man complete. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Packers take a 3-touchdown lead.
Now the point after try for Santos. And it is now 21-0.
Next to score, Packers 21, Panthers nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
Now couldn't take the chance. This will be returned from the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Red, cycle.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard
Down.
line.
Throwing, Young. Buying time to his left. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure.
Here we go.
Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
Packer pressure, and down he goes.
Devontae Wyatt.
That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop.
Hut.
Here's Young. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away.
In punt formation.
This will be fielded at the 17. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
And nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back.
And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together.
Red, yellow.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. trouble, and he's taken down. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Panthers nothing.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30.
Ready.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Come on, set. Ready, ready.
On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Ball on the 35. Here comes second and 5.
Let's go now. Strike 2. Hut, hut.
Now Love. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Hut.
Love. And that is incomplete.
And that is exactly what you needed defensively. It's a long road back from here, but that's a good start to the second half as they force a punting situation and a fourth down.
So they're forced to punt on fourth as this one's away. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, first and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Here we go, here we go. Black shot. Set, go.
Young will set to throw. He's going to air one out.
Young is intercepted for the third time this game.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Packers are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Love from the gun. He finds his man complete. It's Jacobs. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Call it a gain of 14 for the second play in a row.
So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
3-3. Ready.
To the air again, Love. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Second and 10 now, third quarter from Charlotte.
Field, black. Down. Blue striker. Smash, red. Ready?
Back to throw again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. From 19 yards away, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync.
On the ready?
Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Ready?
Fourth down, Young. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Packers are going to get the football back in excellent field position.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, Love. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 33 yards that time.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Set, ready.
Quick throw complete. Touchdown. A great play there. His second TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Packers open the lead up to 34-0. Santos with the extra point, and that makes this 35-0 now. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
Xavier Gipson now from his end zone. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt.
Okay,
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that, because otherwise they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
Set, ready.
Young. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Young. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
Yeah, and then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7.
Ready. Hunt, hunt.
Back to throw. Love. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
3rd and 2.
Down.
Operating from the gun. Love.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Here we go.
They'll look to throw again. Here's a diving catch right side. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
In motion left goes Watson. Love going to give it up on the touch pass.
And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
Again, it's Love. And complete once again to Watson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 15-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Let's go now. 6. Mega. Ready.
Love now.
This is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Packers extend this 4th quarter lead, and they are getting closer and closer to win number 11.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and it is 42-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go.
A good pickup there at 22.
They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And
he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory.
Santos now to add the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Panthers 49, Panthers nothing.
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on first down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Now Young. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And into the end zone, it's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Well, not only is this defense pitching a shutout, now they're contributing points themselves. I mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I love how you express that. They've absolutely exceeded expectations in this one, and even better than their play, it's been their effort. Even with the win in their back pocket already, every one of those guys is still out there fighting like it's a tie game.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Down.
Young now. And he comes back with one complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Here we go. Set, go.
Looking to throw, Young. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score.
Options galore here, 2nd and a few inches.
Set, hut. Set, hut.
Young now from the 50.
That one complete to the gap.
7 yards there and a first down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult
difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
And his throw here is incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. To the air once more, Young. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 20-yard line. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23.
Ready.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Right back to Hubbard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. What a game this defense continues to play, huh?
Yeah, they've been aggressive from the first snap, and they've controlled this ball game. But right now, if you're on the other side of the ball, you got to match that aggressiveness. No points so far in this game. Moving the football, got to be that way to go against them and try and get some points on the board.
And I'm curious on the defensive side if they stay aggressive, because you know they want to pitch this shutout.
Yeah, they have to be aggressive, but they also have to be smart about it as well, because one mistake can turn into 6 points.
Hubbard going to be stopped before he can get moving forward, as he'll lose a couple back to the 5-yard line.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page, because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers.